Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you matrix addition, subtraction, multiplication with GDC and without GDC. So to start off, what is a matrix? A matrix is a table of numbers and it is just like a representation of data. It's a way of writing down data, and it could represent a linear equation. So yeah, this is a matrix. And yeah, this is a 2 by 3 matrix. And so you can see 5, 1, 2, 3, 0, -5. And there are two rows and 3 columns. Yeah, since it's a 2 by 3 matrix, this is what it stands for, 2 times 3, so 2 rows and 3 columns. So we're going to discuss how to, first of all, how to add matrices with each other. So to add 2 matrices, we have to, so you can see this first matrix is it's 3 rows and 1 column. And again, 3 rows and 1 column. And to add these 2 matrices, you have to put, so you write it down again and say, let's say 1 plus 6, since they're in the same row and in the same column, we have to add these 2. So 1 plus 6 equals 7, and 3 plus -3 equals 0, and 4 plus 0 equals 4. So we always have to match the row and the column in each matrix and add them. So in the end, this is what it looks like. It's 7, 0, 4. So these 2 matrices added together with 3 rows and 1 column also give a 3-rowed 1 column matrix at the end. So yeah, you always have to match the rows and columns and in the matrices and have to add them together. Just to explain again, so we want to add these 2 together. So the problem is now, so this has 1 row and 2 columns, and this one has 2 rows and just 1 column. So they have no corresponding elements to add up, and this one is a 1 row by 2 column, so it's a row vector, and this one is a 2 by 1 column and is called a column vector. So so they are not the same dimensions, and therefore you can't add them together, so it's not possible. Also, to prove that that was just right what we've done, I will show you how to do it with a GDC. So to prove that what we've just done is right, we will use a GDC. So you have to go to second and matrix right here, second matrix. So you will come to this part. So I've done already some tests, but so you have to go to edit. So you go to enter, and then you already, so here you can like decide. So the first one is how many rows. So for the one we've just done, we will use 3 rows, so you have to enter 3, and we just had 1 column, so this one is already right. So now we will go down and we can add our values. So for the first one we had 1. So after adding your values, you can go to second and quit, and then you go again to second and matrix, and then you go all the way to the right again and edit your second one. So again, we have 3 rows and 1 column, and you can again add all your values. After adding all your values, you go again to second and quit, and then you go to second matrix again And so the first one, you just click enter. So you have your A. So the first one was the A matrix, and then you click plus and click on math. Then you go to plus and you go to second matrix again and go to B. So you have your 1 plus B matrix, and then you click enter. And then we have the same solution we got prior, so this one was right. So you can do the same for subtraction. And yeah, so if we subtract them, again, same thing. So we will subtract the same matrices, and yeah, so just your A matrix minus your B matrix. So let's see. So that's the solution. So it's -5, 6, 4, and again, it's a 3-row, 1-column column vector. So this is how you do addition and subtraction with your GC. So now we will do this one, and I'll show you how to do subtraction. So subtraction is actually the same concept. So for this one, we have 3 rows and 2 columns, and we will again match up, for example, this 2 minus this -2. So yeah. So just to illustrate, I've written down every calculation. So again, just match up, for example, first row, first column. You match up first row, first column with this one, and then just subtract these ones. So in the end, you come up with all these calculations here, and then you calculate all these, and then you again come up with a 3-row, 2-column matrix. So in the end, we come up with, after doing all these calculations, we come up with this matrix. And yeah, to prove it right, we will use our calculator, and we will do the same thing as we done prior with the addition, just with subtraction. So we go to second matrix, and you type in your matrices on edit, and then you just subtract them in the end. So again, make sure you type in the right number of rows and right number of columns so you can put in your values. So for this one, we had 3 rows and 2 columns. And here you can see, here you can type in all your values. So this is our solution. And luckily, it matches this one. So here, and this one. So we've done the right thing.